Okay, so guys, already started recording. Look at here. Already I explained in the device drivers. Can you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. The record is already started. So we'll see. Guys, this is our PC or laptop, whatever it is. Normally, you take a printer. The most of recent printers are USB type only. Here we use USB A type. In a printer, USB B type. Okay. So you want to see how USB A type, B type is there. So USB A, USB B, USB C, like this. So the box type is B type. This is C type. The middle one is A type. This is C type. This is B type. A type, B type, C type. You know A type and C type, the B type, that is printer. Printer, not only printer, there is a lot of different devices use this kind of connectivity. Okay. So this side, connect this one. And you power on your printer. So what happen? Your system will run a plug and play service. Like a device manager, it try to find there is a device is connected. What is the device? What is the device type, device model, like that. First, it will recognize there is a device is connected. Next, device type means what is it is. It's a printer or some other device like a it recognize yeah, some device is connected and it is a printer. This is the printer model. Okay, these things will be done in the system. Then it try to locate the drivers inside your system, inside your OS. It is try to locate any drivers, suitable drivers are there inside your system. If it is not there, it cannot communicate. So what you have to do it? So based on the printer model, download a printer or along with the printer if you have that printer drivers, install the drivers inside your system. When you install the drivers, this system will recognize the printer and knows how to communicate with the printer. And if you given a print job from here, it can able to take print. It is able to take print. So that is the point is in the printer communication. How to add a printer? This is simple printer. It is a local printer. A local printer means I will tell you. Before that one, I give you small kind of stuff. Okay, I'm not writing here. Otherwise, I'll add this. I'll add information. It is printer. What printer will do? It prints your documents and pictures on the paper, right? Like a soft copy to hard copy. Here it is a printers. We have a dot matrix printer. Dot matrix, I missed R. Next one is inkjet printers. Inkjet printers. Laser laser or laser jet. There is no laser jet, but laser or laser printers. Thermal printers. These are the different printers in the market. Okay. These are the different printers in the market. This is a dot matrix printer. This is a dot matrix printer. It is with the idea of what is it? Like a typewriter idea. Okay, it is the idea of writer. So the people use this dot matrix printer to print the bills, invoices, banking statements. So for this purpose, they use this ink dot matrix printer. There is a color ribbon is there, means like either blue color or a black color. Color ribbon is there with some ink soaked into it. It's soaked into a ink tank. Okay, and there is a roller. So if you can able to see closely, there is a roller which helps to rotate the paper. Means there is a paper is rotating using this pin collection wi- with the help of this one. If it is any internal parts are there. Okay, still no inside parts like this. This is the header pin. This is the rotation kind of stuff. And you can see the printer rotation kind of stuff. So what will happen here? It is when you given a print, this header will move from left to right, right to left like that. The paper will rotate on this roller. When the pin header, okay, on this one, it is having a small pins are there. On this, there is a small pins. It press on the ink paper. Okay, that much not required. So there is a ink will be rotated cartridge. This is the cartridge. So these pins are moves according to your print job, and that ink on this cartridge, this ribbon, touches on the paper, touches on the paper. So like that, information will be printed on the paper. Information is printed on the paper. So earlier time to print invoices, to print certain kind of documents, bills, they use this inkjet dot matrix printers. They use dot matrix printer. Okay, so of course it is slower and a lot of noise. It is slower and lot of noise. Next is inkjet printers. Inkjet printers contains this kind of cartridge boxes. This is outer cat boxes. So internal cartridge box is also there. Okay, like this. What is this cartridge boxes? Contains ink. This cartridge boxes contains ink inside. Okay, inside of this one there is a ink boxes are there. So using piezoelectrical displacement or maybe thermal energy use. So these cartridge boxes has a nozzles. It pour the ink on the paper. Okay. In inkjet printers, they use ink, and it is used for both black and white and color printers also, and is cheaper than laser jets, cheaper than like a home purpose or basic color printing purpose for home. Photo printing, if you are putting more cost, photo printing is also there. And nowadays we have getting this along with the CHIS facility, means direct outer ink tanks type models also came. But a normal inkjet printer like this cost is around 3,000 to 4,000. If you want a inkjet printer along with a scanner, 4 to 5,000. But this CHIS models more than 10,000, 15,000 cost is also there. Depends upon the model. Okay. So majorly for color type of prints, we prefer this inkjet. Lesser the cost, but per print cost will be increases. Per page, print cost will be increases. Okay, in inkjet printer. It's not suitable for heavy printing purpose anyway. Next is laser jet. I said it's not a jet, it's a laser printer only. The laser print is not for mainly home purpose. Laser printers not mainly for a home purpose. Of course, for home purpose also you can purchase it. No danger in it. It's mainly monochrome, means black and white prints only, not for a color printers. And per paper cost will be reduces. The per paper print cost will be reduces. It won't cost more per paper. Direct printer cost will be high. So you go to this. Okay. So this is 35,000, but it is comes very lesser only. Okay. So 7,000 per unit. That is India Mart. So don't go to India Mart. Go to the some other marts. Yeah, directly you can go to HP. So it is 13,000. So not even it does not have a scanner also. If you have a this is only this is 14,000. No scanner at all. Inkjet printer will comes with a scanner by this price, including continuous ink flow kind of stuff. But again, guys, per paper print cost will be lesser here. No noise, nice. Heavy printing also you can do it. It depends upon the type of printer. It uses laser technology to print. Okay. It is like this. There is a big drum and laser pointing. Color, the powder tuner kind of stuff is also there. So it use some electrolytic kind of process inside. Okay. So there is an explanation. So I'm not going with an explanation because just I want to tell what are the printers and what it is. Inside there is a laser charging the drum, powder, all this mechanism is there inside. If you are want, you can search in some YouTube videos. There are good explanations available. Next one is thermal printers. This thermal printers having a head that is a heating element is there. There is small heating element is there. According to your given print, it heats the paper. The paper is not our regular paper. It's a separate thermal coating printer. So chemical coated paper is there. So it cannot print on everything. So the paper and the printer that there must be a matching is required. The special chemical coated papers is easily burned with your paper. So the paper actually burned. Okay, not actually there is no printing, no color it is. It burns the paper. So usually bills, tickets, okay, shopping mall bill, everything is there. No, that is a thermal printer. Some people are using for small printing also. Some places they use a dot matrix type of printer, but in some places, so they use this inkjet printers. If you touch the paper, you can understand how smooth it is. It's a chemical coated paper it is. Okay. So the paper is actually burns instead of doing another point. Okay. You can, like you want to create your own QR code, like so many stickers, printers. So you have to use lot of management in this. Okay. So there is no ink we are using. So only the header having a heating element. So it heats the paper. So print will be on the this different printers are there. Guys understand different printers? What is their names?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Here it is. As again I telling, this is called a local printer. Local printer means a PC or a laptop or a server. Forget about a server. You are connecting directly to the printer using USB cable or a some serial port or a parallel port cable. If you are connected from this system to the printer, and you can take a print. If anybody want to take a print, they have to come to this PC, then they can able to take a print. So that is called a local printer. In case you are connected to the network and you share the printer from this PC, people who are connected in the network can able to access this printer via this PC. For example, in my office, I have 10 computers are there. All 10 computers cannot connect it to the printer, right? So what I have done, so I share the printer through the network. If anybody want to take a printout, they can take a printout via my system. They will connect it to my system through network and they can able to take a print. That is called a shared printer. Shared printer. It is a local printer, but can able to share through the network. In another cases, the printer is directly can able to connect it to the network. Printer is directly connected to the network. People can easily directly access the printer without accessing through a system. Directly access the printer. This type of printers we call it as a network printers. Okay. So local printers, shared printers, network printers based on the connectivities. Printers based on their connectivities, local printer, shared printer, network. So this is what we are discussing is the local printer only. Okay. Again, I'm telling same process. When we attach a printer to the PC and turn on the printer, the system detects that the device is attached. The system will detect what device is attached. If voice has a device printer related drivers, if voice has the voice has the printer related drivers, the printer related drivers inside, it automatically install or load instead of end load, you can say install or load automatically load the drivers, and so we can so you can work with that printers. Sorry. Okay, it automatically load the driver so you can able to work with the printer. Work is completed. So as I said, my laptop having a printer drivers already installed. So I will go to my printer when I want to take a print. I go to the printer, connect the printer, and then I given a print, so I can able to take a print. So I no need to install drivers again. Why? Because of it is already installed. So when I connect, it will load and we can able to communicate. If OS does not have a printer, so you must install the drivers. You must install the drivers. Once you install the drivers, make sure you are able to communicate with the printer. So do some test print. So then you can able to work. So guys, understand the four-step process. System got freezed, sir. So guys, are you understand what is the four steps? Hmm? What happened? Is it disconnected or what? Do you understand these four steps? Okay. Add printer in a Windows 10. Windows 10 or Windows 11, same process only. Guys, here we are not having any printer in our system. Think like that. Okay. So here is just for a show, and also will try to show because I do not have any printer right now, but I'm showing some dummy printer installation. But there is a process. Go to the control panel, devices and printers, add printer drivers. Okay, add printer. So like this, you can go. So go to the control panel, go to the control panel, devices and printers. Okay, I think already I added a printer. Okay, only this one is there right now. So I told already I'm will going to show you some dummy printer adding, right? So this is go to add a printer. Go to add a printer. So you can show add a device, add a printer. So I use add a printer part only. Okay. The next one is when I go to add a printer, it shows some options. So then I will show you that. Guys, understand where to go? Can I show you again? Control panel, which where I have to go? Where I have to go? No one is- What is the next step?
For control panels,
Yeah, I went to the control panel. Next,
devices and printers,
devices and printers. Next,
add printer.
very good. Add printer. Okay. If you see, guys, it is searching for a printer. If anything, if you are connected already, it may show that printer in the list. I do not connected any printer here. So I select the printer that I want is not listed. In case if you are connected also, if it is not showing, just select like this. Then it shows these options. If your printer is older, then you have to select and try to find any help from your system to recognize your older printer kind of stuff. If printer is shared somewhere in other system, okay, in other system, the printer is shared and you know the sharing link. So you can go to that sharing link // that system name or IP address and printer name and give username password. So then you can connect to the shared printer. And this option is Add a printer using a IP address or a host name. If in case it is a network-based printer, so then you know the IP address of the printer. So then you can give that printer IP address. And this is if you have a Bluetooth printers are mostly not available nowadays. The Bluetooth printers are released in almost like a 20, 30 years back. That time, 20 years back, not 30 years, 20 years back. Okay. So that time Bluetooth is more fashion. Okay. Than network part. Okay. So there is released a Bluetooth printers also. Printer, fax, all kind of stuff. Okay. It contains a fax facility, printer facility, Bluetooth facilities also there. Okay. So Bluetooth printers are there earlier, like a wireless type. Wireless printers, like a you can use with Wi-Fi. Wireless printer means you can connect with the Wi-Fi printer. So of course that is available almost all more than 10 years before itself. We have a Wi-Fi printers. So wireless printers, Wi-Fi printers, you can take a print from your laptop and as well as a mobile with and without your Wi-Fi router. With and without a Wi-Fi router means Wi-Fi direct option is also there. Using that also you can able to take a print. A network discoverable printer. Or a network discoverable print means sometimes the printer is network attached. We can directly get to know about it. Add a local printer or a network printer with manual settings. Add local printer or a network printer with manual settings. What is that? So I have a local printer. Printer is connected to my system. So then how to connect it, how to configure it like that kind of stuff. So I select the last one. Add a local printer or a network printer with a manual settings. Next, use an existing port or you want to design a new port. Okay, so you are going for a new port or existing port. I will choose existing port. Okay, like this. It's not showing any USB type. Okay, but I choose the LPT type one. COM type, LPT line printer terminal, serial port. Communication port means this is serial port, this is parallel port, and if you find any USB port, then you can choose that one also. And it is showing a different. So already HP drivers are installed. That's why it is showing that list. I'm going to the generic and select generic IBM graphic 9 pin. It's a dot matrix printer. Then click on the next. The drivers will be loaded into your system. Okay. So next time if it is you are connected, so you can able to take a printout. Okay. So update. Next. So the use drivers that currently installed, okay, replace the current drivers. So no problem. So I'll use next, finish. You want to take prints. Already I told when you are installed the printer drivers and use the test print. So to make sure that you are able to communicate with the printer or not. And I'm giving finish. So somewhere in this, it shows your printer not showing. Try to refresh. See it is. This is our printer. If you want to make this printer as a default, right click, set as a default printer. Right now, this is a default printer. If you want to set this one as a default printer, right click, set as a default. Or if you want to share this printer, go to right click, printer properties, sharing, select this, share this printer kind of change sharing options. Okay, select the sharing, apply OK. The printer will be shared. And anything other than that one you want to do. So there is a lot of things. So go to the advanced. You can make the printer is available time, priorities, pool setting, print separator things you can able to configure. Spool means first of all when you given a print, The print will go to the spooler. That printer. Very good. Spooler is a temporary storage space type. It's not actually temporary. It is a queue system. So when I given a print, thus I selected and print, it will go to the queue. So I given a print. Even I have a printer or not, no printer. So it's showing in my system in a queue manner. See it is? It's a queue. Even I close this document, even I delete this document, but when I connect it to my printer, it will gives the print. It gives the print. So I'm canceling it, removing it from the list. Okay. So that is a print spoiler. It stores the print jobs in a queue. That is called a print spoiler. Okay, guys, this is how to add a printer, a dummy printer. Okay, a virtual printer or dummy printer. Anything you can see. How to add a printer in Windows 10 or Windows 11 or Windows 8 or Windows 7. Go to Control Panel, Devices and Printer, add a printer. Click on the add a printer. It displays like this. Go to the printer that I was not listed. I want is not listed. And go to the last option. Add a local printer or a network printer with a manual setting. Go to the next. Yeah, it is same thing is repeated. So go to the next and go to generic, select a printer and see the try to do the test page. It is not required because really printer is not there. Click on finish. When you click on a finish, the printer thing will be loaded. Okay, these are the steps. You can explain the step by step how to add a print. Either you tell this story like a general one. This is specifically like a dummy printer or a specific type of printer or a virtual printer kind of things. Of course, I have a laser jet printer like this. How I got this laser print here, I will show you that one also. This is my laser jet 100510071008 model laser jet printer drivers. Okay, so when I click on this setup.exe, obviously the drivers will load. This is simple how you install an application like that. It is trying to add a printer drivers to my system. It's only loading printer drivers. But if I connect it to the printer, so of course it can able to take a print. Okay. Thank you for purchasing HP product. Any previous version of the software found on your computer has been updated with the latest features and support. Finish. The printer drivers are installed. So how to check it? So go to the control panel and go to printers and devices and printer. Is your printer is showing or not? Even if it is not showing, no problem. When you are connected to the printer, already drivers are there, it will be loaded. Still, you want to add yourself. If it is not showing here, and still you want to add, go to the add a printer. The printer that I want is not listed. Add local printer. Next, next, select HP, select your model. Next, finish. Or if you have a drivers already, go to have it is browse that INF files in your side your printer. Click open. OK. And select the printer. Next, install. OK. So it is already installed. So I'm not going to remove it. So guys, this is what how to add a printer. Guys, understand up to here?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. The last point here it is under print drivers, device drivers. So you have a printer, for example, or maybe a graphic card, or maybe there is a certain device you are attached and you need a drivers. Sometimes with the product you will get the drivers with the product, maybe downloaded link, or maybe there is a CD or something it is provided. So then our QR code kind of stuff it will provide. So then you can able to download the drivers, or maybe with a CD you can help. But to do download, like you manually want to download the printer drivers, then you have to check few things. For example, I want a HP 410. This is my printer. I purchased this printer. Okay. It is a ink tank printer, color tank printer it is. There is a tank is here. I can fill that one with this. And it is also having scanner. Okay. I purchased this printer and forget the printer drivers, and maybe have taken back from my hometown to here. So I need these printer drivers. What I have to do? Search in Google driver. It's a HP, same company. This is not. See, the site is different. This site is different. This is HP site. This is some third-party website. Third-party website. This is again HP site. Okay, guys, always goes for a main sites only, not third party. Don't download anything from the third party. And you can see dedicated OS system, Windows 10, 64. If I click on the download button, if I click on this download button, it means the printer drivers are Windows 10 and 64 build related. In case I'm using different OS, choose different OS. So I am need for Windows 10 and I going for Windows 11. So then I will download the drivers. Okay. In case I'm using a Windows 10 32-bit. Okay. Windows 10 32-bit I'm using. Then I have to choose 32-bit here. So maybe I am using some Linux system. Linux. Choose it. So maybe the device driver shows for a Linux related. Okay. So it's not showing like that. Windows, Windows 10, 64. This is mine kind of stuff. So go to that. So where is the actual driver's location? I can download all these things if I want it. Full software solution. Directly I will download this one. Okay. And I will install it. Otherwise, I want only drivers. Then I will go for only the drivers part only. Only this one. Okay. So when you are downloading it, what are the things you have to keep in mind? When download and install, you have to keep in few things. Architecture. Your system is 32-bit. You have to download 32-bit drivers. Your system is 64-bit. You have to download 64-bit drivers only. What type of OS support? So you are using Windows 10, download for Windows 10. You are using Windows 11, of course, Windows 10, Windows 11, almost all same, so you can download it for that one. Okay, so check the operating system support. Okay, so versions, device, manufacturing date, suitable drivers, you have to download it. That's the point here. Okay, guys, this is about your device drivers. So always use same architecture, means CPU is 64, OS is 64, drivers must be 64, and drivers must be compatible with your operating system and architecture and the device. Okay, good. Up to here.